999, 1000, 1001. Hey guys, didn't see you there. I don't know if you heard me counting, but I did over 1,000. The pull-up, the ultimate test of pure upper body strength. The anytime, anywhere exercise that really makes jaws drop when you see someone jump up there and crank out 20 reps with no problem. Now, we all remember back in middle school when it was physical fitness test day in gym class. For some, it was definitely a chance to shine, but for others, a day you might have dreaded, maybe worse than that big biology test you had coming up, and mostly because of the pull-up test. I'm sorry, what was that? You said you couldn't do a pull-up? Well, alright, but before you go to WikiHow and type in pull-ups, let's check out a few strategies that can help you master this upper body blaster. Okay, so let's say your goal is I want to do a pull-up, but I can't do a pull-up right now. I can't even hang off of the bar for 2 seconds. Even looking at the pull-up bar makes my back hurt. So, if you've never even worked out before, I would say your first goal should be to strengthen up those back muscles. Even if you're an avid gym goer, maybe you've just neglected back or haven't made it a high priority. So, the first thing we're going to do is back attack. Back attack! So schedule a workout session into your split that's a back-only day where you're going to focus on just your back muscles. And exercises you should include would be your basic back movements. Your lat pull-downs, barbell and dumbbell rows, cable rows, T-bar rows, shrugs, even push-ups, anything that's going to hit the back and the traps that's really going to help aid you trying to do your first pull-up. Now, of course, these exercises pale in comparison to the almighty pull-up and are far less impressive in my mind, but they will lay the foundation for your back muscles to get stronger and help you on your journey to pull-up-ness. Even after a few weeks, you should begin to feel stronger and more confident in your back's ability to hold up during a pull-up. So your back's feeling a bit stronger, you're feeling more confident, and you're ready for step number 2. You're in the gym, you look up at that pull-up bar in its gleaming glory, and the flashbacks begin. The 6th grade girls giggle and point as the smaller, chubbier version of you even just struggles to hang on to the bar during gym class. The teacher gets his clipboard, marks a big fat 0 next to your name for the number of pull-ups you did, and you walk away crying. You go into the locker room, you pull out the donuts you hid in your locker, and you start eating them. Okay, well, maybe that was just me. But that's not you anymore. Now that your back's strengthened up a little bit, you're going to focus on isoeccentric movement. What does that mean? Well, simple. You're just going to hang out. Literally. So, what you're going to do is you're going to grab onto the pull-up bar. I'm using a broom, but you're going to be using the real thing. You're going to jump up and touch your chest to the bar, which would be the top motion of a pull-up if you were to do a full pull-up. So you're just going to hang there for as long as you can, and when you don't feel like you can hang on any longer, slowly lower yourself back down. Rest a few seconds and then repeat. So once you can do about maybe 10 to 15 of these guys with maybe a 10 to 15 second hold at the top, or whatever feels comfortable for you, you are ready to graduate and move on to assisted pull-ups. Congratulations! Step number 3, the assisted pull-up. Now, there are several different methods for assisted pull-ups, but some gyms have that weighted platform that you see underneath the pull-up bar, and how this works is it has a counterbalance system. So, in essence, the higher you set the weight, the easier the pull-up is going to be for you. So, when you're first starting, I would say only go about maybe 20 to 30 pounds less than your body weight. And as you progress, maybe week by week, take a little bit of weight off every single week. And so it's going to be more of you doing the pull-up and less of the machine. If you want to progress that way, that's great. And before you know it, maybe you'll be able to do 1 or 2 full body pull-ups all on your own without that counterbalance system. Other assisted pull-up methods include keeping one or both of your feet on the back of a chair for support, but only for support. You still want to try to use your upper body as much as possible when doing the pull-up. Also, you can use an exercise band. Those are those large rubber band looking things you see in the gym sometimes. So stick your foot in one end and wrap the other around the pull-up bar. And the cool thing about these is that they often come in varying levels of resistance. So you can slowly lower the resistance week to week as you get stronger. So you don't have a chair? Or you don't have giant elastic bands you could use? Well, surely you have a friend. And if you don't, well, there's really nothing I can do for you there. So have your friend or a random giant dude in the gym sort of stabilize you and hold your feet as you're doing your pull-up. And as you get stronger and stronger week to week, that friend can help less and less, or maybe just assist you on the positive portion of the pull-up and have you do just the negative movement. And then once you feel comfortable with that, you can start doing full range of motion pull-ups all by yourself. All right. Well, you've made it this far. It's time for the big leagues. You will never forget the day you did your first body weight pull-up all on your own. You know, similar to the day you had your first child or graduated college. You see that right there? Totally useless. So the training method I've used for doing, pull-ups on my own is just to keep doing pull-ups. Every back day, or even some days when I'm doing just cardio, I'll try to do as many pull-ups as I can. The only way to get better and stronger at pull-ups is to just keep doing pull-ups. Practice your technique, and before you know it, you'll be that guy who can jump up onto the bar and impress all the ladies by doing, 20 or so quick pull-ups in one shot. So as you embark on this wonderful pull-up journey, here are 3 tips that I've used that you should keep in mind. Number 1 is going to be grip. Now, underhand pull-ups, or as some people call them, chin-ups, are going to be a little bit easier, at least they were for me anyway. This is because your biceps come into play more than if you were using an overhand grip with your palms facing away from you. So, switch up your grip to keep it challenging. A numero dos is going to be hand position. Similar to grip, hand positioning will change which muscles you are focusing on. Usually, the wider the grip, the more challenging the pull-up becomes. So by switching up your hand position, or a combination of hand position and grip, you're going to get all sorts of muscles worked when you're doing your pull-up. And last, but certainly not least, is going to be form. Form. We are talking full range of motion here, okay? Just like half-ass squats aren't going to get you anywhere, half-ass pull-ups aren't going to get you anywhere either. Clench up that bum, keep your abs tight, start from a near dead hang, and go all the way up and touch your chest to the bar. Lower yourself in a controlled way and repeat from a near dead hang. You don't want to be at a full dead hang because that's going to put a lot of stress on your joints. You want to be kind of almost a near dead hang, right about there. Keep your shoulder blades down and back the whole time. Sort of pretend that you're trying to squeeze the juice out of an apple with your shoulder blades. Or a bag of 3 apples that you had to hold yourself because you don't have any friends. As always, feel free to like this video and comment below with a question you may have. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you have any fitness or health related questions, be sure to send it my way, victoriousworkouts@gmail.com. Also, hit me up on Instagram if you'd like for killer broccoli pictures. Also included some sweet potatoes this week. My username there is vic_torius. And for that bb.com gang that's out there, be sure to hit me up on Bodyspace, and my username there is vic1123. So hopefully with these tips, you'll be a master of pull-ups before you even know it. Bam, 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 bam.